Hello, beautiful friends. If you've been with me for a while, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, please click the subscribe button and the little bell so you get notifications when I have new videos. Today, as you can tell, I didn't get ready for this video. I often just get a download and I have to push play. So I just got off a hike and I feel very inspired. And today I was really thinking about how so often people have real big issues making a decision. There's a specific reason why we have problems making decisions, and also oftentimes we're making decisions for a coping mechanism need, meaning we make decisions based on pleasing others or other people's opinions or achieving something rather than alignment. In this video, I'm going to help you get back into alignment and share about why this is such a big issue and why it needs to change. Watch this video. So a lot of people find my work when they are struggling with and might not even know that it's this, but they relate to the symptoms I discuss a lot. Codependency. Codependency to me means I'm rejecting myself, or I'm abandoning my authentic self so that I can connect with you. I can't be me and still feel connected to you. I can't be me and belong to this group. I can't be me and still have you. It's just this thing. So what oftentimes, because it's kind of conditioned into us in society a bit, of, you have to be this thing. And if you're not this thing, you don't fit this group, and you don't please this or whatever, there's something wrong with you. So what we do is we neglect parts of ourselves, get rid of it, dim it down, try to change it so we can fit a group or please another, right? To survive. Well, as we get older, we realize that those coping mechanisms actually keep us in a really scary place of dependency, dependent on external situations, conditions, people's opinions, dependent. It sucks. And what coming into awakening and healing looks like is being loyal to your own soul. I say it kind of often, but it's true. When we start making decisions based on what we desire, because we believe that we deserve what we desire, we fall into alignment and things start coming to us rather than us catering to them, right? Got to change myself so I can be connected to you. The ultimate goal in all relationships, friendships, family, romantic, is I get to be fully who I authentically am and still feel loved and connected to you. Wow, right? That's what it should be. That would be a perfect world, but that's just not the way that we've been taught. So, oftentimes people come to me and they're not knowing how to make a decision. Well, I'll tell you why. There's many reasons why. And then they must feel guilty. Guilt is a huge part of this. They feel guilty making a decision based on what they feel they deserve or what they wish they deserved or what they really feel they want. Because if I choose me over you, whoa, selfish. No, it's self-honoring. If I choose to take care of my own needs, I can actually be there for yours in a prolonged amount of time. If I'm constantly pleasing you and aligning my actions with your needs, I will be drained and then I will be resentful, and there's probably some manipulation that happens after that because you owe me. I did all this for you. You guys know what I'm talking about. So when we're making decisions based on our alignment, it means we're getting clear on what we want. And most people have problems with this because what they want is to make that person happy, or what they want is to be connected or to be accepted. And really none of that shit matters unless you're totally accepted and connected with yourself. People have such a hard time with this. I was coaching a girl this morning, and she was telling me how she'd oftentimes, both her and her boyfriend have some codependency, where they both just want each other to be happy. And I said, okay, well, tell me the reason you think you leave yourself for him. And her answers were all excuses. And so I was calling her on all of them. I said, let me tell you what it really sounds like to me from a deeper level. It sounds like you're using the excuse that he needs you more than you do. His problems are bigger. But really what that's saying is the other person is me. His problems are bigger than mine. And she said, I actually see him like a baby. I said, interesting. How about if we use the mirror effect? You see him as a baby because you're projecting onto him the thing you can't own within. Inner child, baby. What if you think his needs are bigger than yours because you're neglecting the fact that you can't deal with your own needs, so you're just going to deflect onto him and deal with his. It's easier. She was like, and then I said, what about if I told you you have massive guilt around taking care of your own needs? You also don't think you're capable. However, someone else's needs are very obvious to you, and you need to feel that nurturing. You need to feel that sense of care, but you can't feel it for yourself, so you really get a big fix when you do it for others. But guess what? At the end of the day, your needs are still not getting met. And she was like, oh. And so my point is that when we're making decisions based on pleasing, achieving, finding our worth outside of ourselves in some way, we're never making the right decision for us. And we'll know that because our need won't be getting met. The initial need of I need to feel like I belong, or I need to feel like I'm doing something right, or someone likes me, or I'm pleasing someone, sure. But that shit is not what's going to fill your tank. What's going to fill your tank is by saying, let me get real about how I feel. Okay, there's guilt there. Okay, there's projection there. Okay, there's a need to please and be accepted. All okay, as long as you're honest about it. And when you're honest about it, what you can do is say, I'm aware of these things. They can't be in the dark anymore. They're in the light. What do I do? And the answer is getting real about what you truly want. What you truly want is for your own inner child to feel that love that you're giving him. What you truly want is for you to be able to please and take care of yourself first and not feel guilty about it. And so if that's true, what we need to do is realize that that's the desire. Then we can align our actions with that desire. How would I take care of myself first? Okay, well, maybe I need to do some writing assignments in the morning and first write down what I'm grateful for, then write down what I want, then align some action steps with what could get that want met. Maybe it means not going out, staying in and doing a month of self-care. Maybe it means going to the gym less because you need to rest. Maybe it means speaking up on behalf of what you feel without fear that others will reject you. Maybe it means having that boundary and having your own back and saying, no matter what, it's a non-negotiable. I'm going to do this for 30 days. I always say 30, but it's usually longer because then we start getting into it and we love it and we're like, wow. What can I do non-negotiable that will be fueling me rather than leaving me to fuel others? Always come back to this. If you're dealing with some codependent patterns, meaning I'm leaving me to connect with you, never works for long. If you're in this pattern, come back to self. When you do this often, when you leave and you start feeling anxiety, it's because you've left the building and fear fills up that space. What you need to do when you feel that fear or that anxiety is, oh my gosh, I have to come back to self. I've left self for another. And that's draining because I haven't taken care of self. And so what we need to do is instead of saying, oh my God, this is so selfish, we need to say that it's actually selfish to be pleasing others without pleasing yourself, because that's going to drain. And then you're not going to be able to be there for them in an authentic, beautiful way. And so by taking care of me, I get to take care of you better. If that works for you, let that work for you. I always tell people, yes, my work is service work, but I would never do this work if it wasn't also serving me. It's got to be mutually enlightening, or that's ridiculous. How am I supposed to constantly be coaching people all day, every day, if I'm not getting something back to nourish my own soul? Of course I do. Every single person I see is more of an awareness into me, is more of an awareness into what is more of an awakening to the conditions of this world, but also the emotional climate of all of us. The more people I see on a daily basis, the more I realize we're all the same. And it's such an amazing healing of unity So how is what you're doing also serving you? If it's not serving you, time to change that. Aligning our action, aligning our decisions with our alignment, aligning ourselves with ourselves. You guys, my new guided meditations have just been released. Links below. Emotional rehab, still working on it, coming Christmas. And so many other things. So check below. Please share if there's anyone that needs to hear this message. And I will see you guys soon.